Hi, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. If you're experiencing a delay, you can always come back after this live has ended. All right. So, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. As you can see, this is a new channel. So make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. For those of you who have already subscribed, welcome back. May you find the clarity and confirmation and understanding that you seek or need. Thank you. All right. If you're feeling generous today, Gemini, thank you. It is highly appreciated. All right. I will pull your weekly message, which is not timestamped. So whenever you are feeling guided to check out your weekly messages, they are for you at that time of need. All right. Let's go ahead and see what message or messages come out for you. All right. I will put the name of the goddess to your power oracle in the description box when we end this live. All right. What messages do you have for Gemini for the week? What message or messages do you have for Gemini for the week? All right. We have 2 here. We have radical acceptance. And we have nurturer. I love this. Someone is definitely a giver. This reminds me of the story of the hen and the bread, right? I'm feeling like someone is getting over, of not receiving the help here. At the end of it all, she still shared the bread and it brought them together despite of no one helping her. Okay, but there is a learning lesson here within this nurturing. Let's go ahead and start here. All right, we have a goddess Freya, power oracle of radical acceptance. So let's go ahead and start with this one, Gemini, and we'll go ahead and read. All right. You can always come back to this, get your pen, pencils, you can use your phone, whatever you need that will help you, throughout the week to remind you. All right. Another way of a certain reminding is like a notification that kind of tells you where radical acceptance will pop up, right? And it's like, yes, okay. It's like putting yourself back into being present and back on track. So let's go ahead and read this radical acceptance. As I end the reading, I will put the name of the goddess power oracle, right? All right, let's go ahead and go to it. It simply says, all right, this is giving me 9 of Wands energy, just to let you know off the bat. It says, Gemini, failure and disappointment are parts of life that few want to accept. Perhaps a job you want doesn't come through, or a lover you thought as the one betrays your hopes and expectations, or maybe your kids are acting out. Maybe a long-term creative project didn't yield the success so dearly you hoped for, or perhaps you were hurt by someone for no apparent reason. Gemini, the goddess of war and radical acceptance, Freya, says, have no fear. This is only temporarily. Now is not the time to linger in perceptions of low self-worth. All right? Let's go ahead and see what your next one is, which is nurture. All right? Goddess Demeter. All right? Let's go ahead and I believe, was that 107? No, it wasn't. Oh, all right. It simply says this. This is a wonderful match for your weekly message here. Okay. It says, Gemini, do you sometimes overgive to people until you're empty well? Till you're an empty well, perhaps you've attracted others who are needy and want you to look after them. Or you might, Gemini, be in a pattern of people pleasing because you're afraid to set boundaries. There is a sticky quality to connections based on this need to be needed. Although the possible repercussions for setting boundaries are in your mind, your body holds onto fear tightly. So it can be scary to make a change. No one wants to admit that they're manipulative or codependent, okay? But it is important to be honest about who you find yourself now. So during this week, it's kind of nurturing yourself and really seeing where the problem upholds, whether it's you or those that you associate yourself with this week. All right. The key is setting boundaries here. It could be hard for you to do, of having to say no this week. All right. Don't forget, love is kind, Gemini. Love is gentle, Gemini. And that type of love is you and I.